Yes, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Manchester City's winless run has still continued to only one win. They've just concluded 13 games, having drawn 1-1 up against Everton at their home stadium, that is the Etihad Stadium, where the coach, that is Pep Guardiola, lamented that the form they are in is a relegation form. The game was very intense when Manchester City looked a toothless side as they tried to showcase some character. However, the well-versed Everton side managed to contain them, having some ball possession and even creating some chances compared that to the previous Manchester City that was very rough and too bad to play against. Teams were fearing it, giving it respect, but this time whatever team it faces comes in contention either to go for a win or a draw. Manchester City opened up the scoring within the first 20 minutes when that is Jeremy Doku managed to create an assist, that is to Portuguese winger Bernardo Silva, who put the ball into the back of the net, and the goalkeeper of Everton, who had kept 2 consecutive clean sheets up against that is Arsenal and even up against Chelsea, this time accepted the goal into the back of the net, making it that was 1-0. Manchester City kept on pressing for some opportunities. However, their lethal and eagerness and even enthusiasm wasn't all that to the point. A reason being that the well-organized Everton defense, after conceding that goal, did not allow them to create any further chances. And in the 36th minute, that is Everton kept also piling pressure on Manchester City, and guess who? That is Senegalese international and striker, that is Iliman Ndiaye, managed to put the ball into the back of the net after capitalizing on a poor defensive error by that is Akanji, and put the ball into the back of the net, and Manchester City goalkeeper, that is Ortega, did not have any chances of stopping that ball into the back of the net, making it 1-1, sending Guardiola to scratch his head again, and at halftime it was still 1-1. At the return of second half, Manchester City also tried to put there some resistance, putting some effort over the well-organized Everton defense, sending them into a mistake that was around the 52nd minute, and it's made that is Everton to get made Manchester City to get a penalty after pressure from Manchester City. However, the penalty that was awarded, that is to Manchester City, was saved when that is Manchester City strikers scoring form has diminished after failing to put the ball into the back of the net, and the goal or his attempt was stopped by informed goalkeeper, that is an English #1 international, that is Jordan Pickford. And on the rebound, Manchester City put the ball into the back of the net through the same man, that is Erling Haaland. However, it was ruled out for offside after many players having passed that is the 18-yard box. With so doing, Everton also kept on creating some more chances as well as Manchester City. However, the game ended up that is in a stalemate. This time, we saw some experienced players at the likes of Kevin De Bruyne being on the bench, at the likes of Ike Gundogan on his return to Manchester City also being on the bench, giving chance to Jeremy Doku to start this game alongside the Phil Fodens having to play this game. However, Manchester City is now toothless, as the coach himself stated that it will be a miracle for Manchester City to progress that is the round of 16 in the UEFA Champions League, or even to qualify that is to Champions League football come next season, because currently they are sitting that is in 7th position despite other teams not playing football. That means if at all teams like Aston Villa, teams like Bournemouth, teams like Nottingham and even others play their game and they either get a draw